First though, road safety experts say older people are often unfairly demonised, even though young drivers cause the most accidents.
It's thought there are about 2.5 million motorists over the age of 75 on the UK's roads. One of them, 80-year-old Derek Thomas, lives in a village near Tiverton and says being able to drive is a lifeline for many, as Kevin Ashford reports.
80-year-old Derek Thomas, who lives in a village near Tiverton, has decades of driving experience. And he says older motorists like him often face undeserved criticism.
I think they're unfairly classed as being an accident risk, whereas the figures always suggest that the 20-year-olds are the biggest risk.
There are now 2.5 million licence holders over 75 driving in the UK, and it seems mostly driving safely. A Swansea University study showed that drivers over 70 are 4 times less likely to be involved in a road traffic accident than those aged between 17 and 24. But as we get older, our reactions can become slower. Drivers over 65 take 22% longer to identify a hazard and react to it. And at 70 miles an hour, that's an additional 2 car lengths. 76-year-old Michael Grace is having his driving reactions tested at an assessment centre in Truro. He says the results are comforting.
It's a reassurance, because let's face it, we all think we're good drivers. But it's a reassurance that what you're doing is safe, and not just for yourself, for other people. I would hate to think the way I was driving caused an accident and the result of that was somebody got seriously hurt.
Yeah, that was a very good result.
Those who run the centre say keeping older motorists driving for as long as possible can have a huge impact.
Particularly in rural environments where public transportation can sometimes be troublesome or tricky in terms of enabling people to continue with their everyday life. Being able to drive safely and maintain independence within their own vehicle is really, really important. Maintaining quality of life, maintaining those community bonds, really important in terms of quality of life.
A motoring charity says more needs to be done to help support older drivers.
We need to think about how cars are designed, we need to think about how road systems are designed. But actually, in lots of terms, we need to think about how the infrastructure around licensing operates. The current age for renewing your licence, because of age, starts at 70. In actual fact, the evidence would suggest you could push that up quite easily to 75, but you would then want to add a compulsory eyesight test to it, because that's the thing that fades quickly and obviously.
The charity says the number of older motorists will continue to grow, as will the need to take them into account on our roads. Kevin Ashford, ITV News.